It's your favorite lipstick loving blonde bombshell, Blondie Lockhart, and you are tuned into another episode of Blonde Moment. Alright, so let's get into today's QTNA. Remember, if you guys have a question for me, you can send it to Blondie's Lipstick Facebook page, tweet me at Blondie's Lipstick, or send it in my DMs on Instagram. So today's question is a little long, but I feel like it needs to be answered. And I'm going to do my best, as I always do, for you. So this person didn't leave me a name, so I'm going to call you Shelby. Shelby writes, so me and this guy Cockfield, his name is Cockfield, girl. So me and this guy Cockfield would talk every day, and he would send me good morning and good night texts. We hung out when we first met, and afterwards I was always being invited to come to the house, but nothing happened. Just literally Netflix and chill. All right now, girl. Anyways, last week we had sex, and it was my decision, so I didn't feel forced. Anyways, the night was sweet. A couple days afterwards, his communication started to be spaced out. I did ask him, was he fine? And he said, yes, he was, just busy with work, which that is understandable. And I told him his all of a sudden distance has me questioning things. So he shared with me nothing was wrong, and he'd answer my questions when he got off of work that day. Never heard from him again. Until yesterday, I told him I don't appreciate being ignored. So my question is, why the hell can't men be honest if they aren't interested? And if they are, why can't they just give a courtesy text that things are fine, they're just dealing with a lot, so that person doesn't think that you've fallen off the face of the earth? Now, I am not a man, so I can only answer what I think is going on. And part of me feels like, you know, he was just telling you what he wanted to hear so he could get them draws, and then once he got them draws, he was good. That's just my, first initial reaction from TV, life, you know, common sense, whatever. But on the other hand, he could legit be busy. If I was hearing from you a lot and then I started to hear from you less, then I try to give you the benefit of the doubt, because you never know what's going on with somebody. And me personally, I don't want to be the jerk that ends up saying, like, why you ain't called me? Why I ain't heard from you? What's been going on? And they're like, my grandma died. My dog died. I lost my job. Like, everything in the world bad that could happen happened to them in the span of time that they hadn't talked to you. And you getting all pissed off because you hadn't heard from them, and really, they've really been going through some shit. And they just, it wasn't that they weren't thinking about you. It was just that it's a lot going on right now, and I really can't open up to nobody. It happened. So I'm just saying, you just never know what somebody's going through. Perhaps he really is interested in you, and he really does have a lot going on. To answer your question, I'm not sure why men do that, and women do it as well when you don't want to hurt their feelings, or perhaps you don't care if their feelings get hurt or not. You're just not interested in them at all, and you just want to stop talking to them so they go away. Either way, whatever the situation is, I would say, if it were me, if I were in your shoes, I would continue to talk to him, but not as intensely. I'm only going to give this relationship as much attention as you give it. So if you're putting it on the back burner, I'm putting it on the back burner. We can still talk. I'll still occasionally answer the phone when you hit me up or whatever, but I'm just not about to be, making your hotline bling, because other people see that I'm fabulous. Other people see that I'm the shit. I am that bitch. You see that. What makes you think somebody else can't see that too? I'll wait. Exactly. So until you decide to act right, then I'm gonna do me, and that is what it is. So if Mr. Cockfield, Lord, I hope that's his last name, if it even is his real name, until Mr. Cockfield decides that he wants to play your game, then you move on, and you have you a little roster, you have you a little second runner-up, whatever the case may be. Just don't focus all your attention on this guy, because he's not focusing all his attention on you. So get out there and do what you do, be safe about it, of course. And, even if you're just flirting with people and going on dates or whatever the case may be, but just don't be wrapped up in somebody that's not wrapped up over you. And, if he decides to act right and you have time for him, then cool. If you've already moved on, then his loss. Well, that's just my take. You guys let me know how you feel. If you were in that same situation, someone was very consistent, hitting you up on a regular basis, and then they just stopped out of the blue, what would you do? And also, guys, if you have an answer to why some men, not all, but some men like to contact women on a regular basis and then stop out of the blue, whether they're busy or if they actually are uninterested. If you guys have an answer to that, let me know. Let all the women know. Leave a comment below. If you guys have questions for me, you can send them to Blondie's Lipstick Facebook page, or you can tweet me at Blondie's Lipstick, or you can DM them to me on Instagram. For all things Blondies, head to blondieslipstick.com and follow me all over social media at Blondie's Lipstick. Until next time, mwah!